New energy here. We got Benintendi. Welcome back, everybody, to the Big Blue in the Bronx YouTube channel. And our feelings have kind of changed a little bit in the last few minutes. The New York Yankees have acquired outfielder Andrew Benintendi. One of the bigger, I would say, assets at the trade deadline is now gone. One of the bigger moves have happened. Hopefully, we get our buddy Donald Stewart in very shortly. Long time no see. I mean, it's been a while. But I'm very happy to be the guy, one of the guys I wanted at the trade deadline. We're going to fix the graphic in the background.
He's my favorite. He was Alex, let me just say, I didn't mean to cut you off. He was absolutely my favorite outfielder to get. We got him. So it's a good start. Let's get Castillo next.
Yeah.
Sure, we're missing out on Soto, but Benintendi was my guy.
Everybody, please, as we're getting this stream more set up, share this out. We're going to start talking about Benintendi. Hopefully, our buddy Donald can get with us shortly. He was just here, so maybe he's like taking a piss break or something like that. Weird flip of emotions. Weird flip of emotions, to say the least, after a loss to the Mets. Is Peraza in the deal? Is JP Sears in the deal? What do you think is going on right now?
First of all, we heard that they pulled him out of the game. I think Sears could be in a deal, possibly. Maybe he has that some kind of value. You also think, maybe, I don't know. Peraza, to me, this is just me. Here's the thing. Peraza for like a deadline acquisition who's going to be a free agent next year and you have to re-sign. I'm like met on that, but if it has to be done, it has to be done. No more prospect holding. Let's get this shit over with.
Absolutely. Shout outs to the people in the chat. Please share out. I'm going to be doing that also as well. 3 minor league pitchers going to Kansas City. So that's an interesting one. Did we just trade Joey Gallo? I haven't seen anything yet, so I can't say for much.
All I know is, Alex, let me just say, they pulled Sweeney, Bro, and Dominguez.
Sweeney, Bro, Dominguez. Okay, so Bro could be in a deal. As I said, we're right. Do we cut Hicks and keep LeCastro? Hicks is probably going to stay on the big league club. But I'm in utter shock right now. This is big. This is really big. And I have not felt this happy. This is a much needed move. After tonight, I kept saying, well, listen, you can't play Matt Carpenter in the outfield anymore. And, we don't know how many games Stanton's going to be out. And when Stanton comes back in September, it's going to be Benintendi, Benintendi, Judge, and Stanton. And this isn't the only move they need to make. Reliever move, and Luis Castillo. That satisfies the deadline for me. If they maybe sprinkle some, sprinkles on top with the moves, I don't have a problem. Once again, I'm going to try to get this graphic fixed up. I'm talking to you guys, and I'm very excited right now. That's why progress is a little slow. Keep your questions coming. Shout outs to everybody in the chat. Share this out as well. Hopefully Donald comes in.
MH says Robertson on the way. He's here.
Oh, he's here. Hi, Donald.
Hola.
So a little bit of a change of energy, a little bit, even though we just lost.
Okay.
Too happy about
that. Let's be positive. Benintendi, yep. Let's do it. Let's go. This is the guy I've been wanting for a long, long time. Contact hitter. I'm going to get his Baseball Savant page up because I do
actually have it up right now.
Yep.
Let me just say, He differs from the Yankees. Why? Top 8 percentage in the league in strikeout rate. He only strikes out 14% of the time.
Exactly.
Here's some of his numbers. So his basic numbers: 3 homers, 39 RBIs, 320, average 387 on base percentage. His OPS 785, slugging 398. Let's see, barrel percentage 4.4%. I don't think that's needed. Launch angle I don't care about. Expected batting average. Let's see, hard hit percentage 38.4%. Walk percentage 10.1% of the time. He hits the fastball really well, hitting 340 against it. His on-base percentage they don't have this on-base percentage. 424 slugging. He hits breaking balls really well too. 299.
So TJ Sikkema, Beckway, and Chandler Chamberlain have been the guys sent in the deal.
Well, say that again. Say that again.
TJ Sikkema, Chandler Chamberlain, and Beckway, according to our buddy Rob here, are the ones who have been sent in the trade That's not enough. That's not a lot.
That's nothing.
Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack.
That's a steal, man. Cashman steal. So let's look at here. XBA in the 89 percentile, right? So his batting average is in the 89 percentile. His K percentage and is in the 92nd percentile. So he's in the top 8% in strikeouts. So he does not strike out. In the 83 percentile in chase rate. So he doesn't chase, doesn't strike out. He's in the top 11% in batting average in the majors. His walk percentage is fine, 70%, so he's good there. So that is everything that, and his XWOBA is in 75th percentile. So basically, most of his numbers are in the great. He doesn't strike out. His whiff is 78 percentile. So this is the type of player that we need, guys. High on base guy, makes contact. He's exactly the type of player that we need at the top of the order.
Yeah, and it balances out once again. So, yep, it is confirmed that Beckway Champagne, whatever the hell his name is in Sycamore. So it's not Peraza as of right now. It's not.
Unbelievable.
This is a steal. This is absolutely.
He's not committed in. By the way, I'm sorry to interrupt, Alex. He's not committed in error this year.
That's a plus in fielding compared to guys like Joey
I'm going to look
Gallo
up his
and Aaron
defensive
Hicks.
runs saved.
Everybody, I'm going to ask you once again, share this out. I have yet to share it out myself, but there's going to be a shit ton of people streaming right now. And guess what? This is the place to be right now. We got Andrew Benintendi. Guess what, people? We're also about 5 subscribers away from the big 500. So can we get there tonight, please? Let's get there. With that being said, I'm going to share it out. Keep those questions coming. Keep the conversation coming. And as I said to Luca, Donald, this is not it. It has to be Castillo. There has to be a reliever involved. And I think you've honestly pulled off a great deadline. If that is what happens. Your thoughts?
Well, yeah, we definitely need a reliever. We definitely need a starting pitcher. But Benintendi was my number one target. He was actually my number one target in the offseason. He is definitely my number one target going into this trade deadline. So I'm really, really happy. It's been a glaring need for so long.
Can we hold? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Donald. I'm excited.
I was just going to say, but because I harp on this, but you need to be targeting guys that can hit good pitching. And he is exactly that type of guy that can hit good pitching. Because we've got a bunch of guys that are going to hit home runs, right? We've got that. We don't need to worry about that. We need guys that can get on base, that doesn't strike out, because we've got a bunch of guys that strike out. He's the antithesis to all that. Can you imagine him and DJ LeMahieu together? That's fire, people. That is fire. Then you add Judge and Rizzo standing in the middle of the order. Fire, people. We are back.
Let me just say, because he played for the Red Sox and the Royals, Johnny Damon. Johnny Damon.
Yeah, that type of player, man.
Jeter and that's because everybody talks to me and this is like reminiscent of Jeter and Damon back in the mid 2000s.
It was exactly
Johnny Damon. This is also reminiscent of when the Yankees kind of traded for Ichiro in 2012. The Yankees were about to play the Mariners, and they did that move. So I'm excited. His defensive stats are good. He's also obviously a plus hitter, as we've been talking about. Oh, man.
Yeah, Rob's right. He's going to put some pop over that short porch. I definitely agree. And put the back end of the Met clip with the "We Back Now" hilarious. With that being said, now hold on. I was going to say, oh, by the way, this. Now, Rob obviously was a guy that wanted Ian Happ, and I'm pretty sure he's very happy with Benintendi. But for the geeks out there that were saying, oh, the BABIP, oh, this, oh, that's that, fuck you. We got Benintendi. Fuck you. Okay? FUCKU. Once again, Rob was a different story because Rob's actually a nice person. But for all the people, oh, the BABIP, oh, this, oh, that, oh, he won't sustain this. He won't
Rob's my Italian cousin.
Yeah, Rob's cool. But for all you geeks out there that were like, oh, Ian Happ this, Ian that, screw you. Screw you. Okay? But this doesn't mean we're done yet. This doesn't mean we're done yet. And this is the only year thus far where Benintendi, I think, has hit less than 10 home runs. And he's got 3 on the season right now. So is it possible maybe that he gets up to like
I couldn't
10?
care less how many home runs he hits.
No, I know. I'm just as an
Look at his batting average, baby. Look at that batting average.
Was it? What's the batting average? What's the stats? Read them again. That's music to my ears.
Right. So obviously we went through the fact that he's in the top 11 percentile in all of the majors and batting average. 89 percentile, 92 percentile in K percentage. So he never strikes out. Let's have a look and see. 22-2 season. He has got 320 batting average. 320. Do you know how hard it is in the modern era? Exactly. In the modern era to have a 320 batting average. 320 batting average now when the average is about 230. 320 now is what, like 350, like 10 years ago. That's the level that it is, in my opinion. That's how good he is right now.
He is also now the on base percentage leader for this ball club.
Oh shit. His OBP this year is 387.
Unreal.
Man, and we got him for 3-0 prospects I never heard of in my life.
Exactly.
Do you know anything about these people?
I knew
Sycamore was the only one I knew.
What's his story?
I think he was drafted like a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. Let's take a look. TJ Sycamore. He was drafted in 2019, and he was playing with Hudson Valley before he got traded. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at something real quick. So MLB, let's look at Yankees prospects. I'm telling you what, man, and I know obviously this would take us out of the running for Soto, or if you think or you don't think. People overvalue the shit of how much we give up for certain, players. Because if we gave up guys that we didn't even know about, it tells you something. TJ Sycamore, ready for this? 19th prospect in the system. Beck Way, 21st. And that's it in the top 30.
For Benintendi, for a 320 batting average? Holy mother of God, that's good.
His BABIP over the league average, so whatever geeks were. They were saying that his BABIP was not sustainable. That's what they were saying, Rob. That it's not sustainable.
NYY News TV puts on Twitter, Benny Blanco from the Bronx.
Yeah. And I obviously would love to see what the corresponding move is, because somebody has to come off the 40-man. So either somebody gets transferred to the 60-day IL. When does Gallo get traded? That's coming soon, everybody. They're not key. I mean, LeCastro, yeah, they could send him down, but Joey Gallo, I mean, you're on your way out, bud. Man, what a turn of events.
Well, that's certainly changed our feelings, because I was about to go off. But I think Cashman strategically made that deal at the right time. What do you think? Do you think he just finalized that as soon as that winning run crossed the plate? He's like, nah, fuck this. Make that deal happen. I think that's what happened. I bet he called the Royals instantly, just like, let's do it.
Had to. So, 2.1 more. already better than most of the lineup.
2.1 WAR. That's wild.
Outside of Soto and Reynolds, this is the best guy.
2.1 WAR. Joey Gallo's WAR is 0.4, right?
Something around that. Jets mess. Cashman must have been watching you guys sing. He's probably like, fuck this. I don't want that.
Yeah, our country songs. West Virginia.
Maybe if we sing a little more, we'll get a relief pitcher or Castillo.
Take me home.
Take me home, country roads. Take me home.
Country road.
So, man, I mean, we'll see what else develops. But man, this is lineup changing. So, I mean,
I'd go as far as to say season changing.
Season changing, it could be.
I might have to check the old Yankee tickets and see if I get myself another game in the next couple of days.
That's possible. Mets can't have the front page. Cashman knows marketing. Hey, we'll be there I mean, I know obviously you'll be out before then, Donald, but August 1st is when I'll be at the stadium.
Ooh.
Yeah, Domingo Germán's on the mound, but maybe Castillo.
Because maybe Castillo could be Castillo. Could you imagine?
If Castillo arrives and Benintendi's there and there's a relief pitcher, I will enjoy the shit out of that day.
Cashman just did a ninja move, man. Like, that is a ninja trade.
Wow. Just unbelievable. Guys, keep sending your questions, your comments. Maybe the Yanks don't sign Judge now. They can't afford Judge, Benintendi, and Stanton. I don't think Benintendi, is going to cost that much in terms of, like, I don't know what range he'd be in, but I just don't think he's going to warrant too much money. So, and Hicks, fuck Hicks. Okay? I know he's your favorite player, Jets mess.
Are you kidding? Is his favorite player?
No, I'm being sarcastic.
Oh, thank God.
Hicks.
Thank God.
He hates Hicks. At least $15 million. Where does Andrew hit third?
I truly hate Hicks.
Andrew would hit second. DJ, Benintendi, Judge, Rizzo, Stanton.
It evens it out with
two
the
lefties
stuff too. At least, well, then again, too, you have to think about it, Jets mess. And I understand the Judge thing and the luxury tax, but hey, Germán's coming off the books. Britton and Chapman, too. That's $31 million combined between the both of them coming off the books. You got Tyon coming off the books. There's a lot of guys coming off the books. So you know what? I know we're talking about realization in the house stuff and whatever, but hey, great move.
At least Benintendi knows how to play the Astros.
Benintendi knows how to play the Astros. Yes. I think a couple of times. Let me go back in my tweets. Gotta go back in those tweets. Because I was arguing with someone the other day, and then Matt Riley came in and posted some stats. I'm going to get those stats. If you guys are going to give me a second for those stats.
Yes.
So.
Severino, $15 million team option, also probably off the books.
Hal is your pal? Cashman's my pal right now.
Just give
but
me
he
Castillo.
Needs to do more. It's possible. It can
happen.
We'll see what happens.
What does this mean for Soto? Is that done?
We're probably out of it.
Yeah. I always got the good stats, Alex. Matt Riley says. So he put in this one conversation I was having with a geek, 333 batting average against the Astros, 827 OPS, 419. I think that's on base or slugging, and then 407. So, will we get Castillo? Let's get Castillo.
I think we will.
We will get Castillo. I predicted on the Twin Bill podcast yesterday.
I think I said Benintendi was going to be a Yankee.
Yeah, we both said it. So we're right on that aspect. But guys, while you're also here, you guys can hit that subscribe button. You guys can like it up.
Please do. Please do.
I think we're at 495 right now. Let's get to 500 tonight. Share this out. A ton of people. Let's get some community notes in here. Let's get some community notes
124 OPS plus. 124 OPS plus, folks.
That's great. That's great. The average is 100.
How do y'all feel about the Yankees possibly going after Pablo Lopez? We talked about it on Twin Bill. He's another good option. I would love which stat, Rob? Let's see. Send me that tweet, Alex, so I can use it for when people complain about this. Gotcha, Matt. Gotcha. Hold on. I literally just got this. Oh no!
How did we manage to get Benintendi for nothing? What a steal!
I mean, if you're Kansas City, how? Just how?
Steven Sports says, I subscribed. I really like this.
Yeah. Listen, this is shit we do all the time.
Thank you so much.
And, listen, we're going to be at this tonight. We're going to be, I know, obviously, I don't know if you're a Giant fan, but we'll be live on Saturday. We'll be live we won't have a show next Monday because we usually have a show on Mondays. It's called the Boys of the Big Apple Podcast. But Tuesday, we'll have a trade deadline show right after we come back from training camp. So it's going to be big.
There you go, Donald.
What?
Look at the comment. Donald sings like an angel, MH says.
We love MH. Thank you, brother.
Sean posted it on his Instagram story. Don't let this distract you from the fact we got swept by the Mets.
Yes, and that's another thing. You could say to him in the Instagram chat and say, "Don't let this distract you from getting the fact that we need a starting pitcher and a relief pitcher." But the bat is taken care of. Now, IKF and Donaldson, fuck them. Okay, they're going to be a part of that lineup.
There's no perfect lineup, people.
Yeah.
Read out Matt Riley's comment.
They gave him nothing because he's a free agent at the end of the year. You don't get many high-level guys for those players.
That's why I think we should resign Benintendi.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, you're right about that, but also remember the premium for the Yankees calling is different than any other team calling. So the fact that we still managed to get such a cheap return is credit to Brian Cashman. There's no doubt about it because when considering how desperate we are for an outfielder, and the amount of teams that were calling for Benintendi, there were a lot of teams that were interested in Benintendi, not just ourselves. It wasn't just us. There was like
Brewers.
3 or 4 teams. Yeah, there was a bunch of teams really interested. Padres, blah 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 blah. You could go right through it, and we got him for that. Complete steal, and Cashman does deserve credit.
Somebody says Yankee fan wish list on Twitter. Get Castillo, get Benintendi, checkmark, trade Gallo, better off not in New York, and get Daniel Bard.
Okay. Well, relief pitcher.
I want Gregory Soto.
Soto, yes, that's another name to keep on.
I'd call it time and get Chafin.
Yeah, Chafin, that's another one.
Imagine we get both Soto and Chafin.
What?
Imagine we get both Soto and Chafin.
I'm telling you, you can go out and if you got this guy for a steal, in my opinion, you maybe could give up a little more for 2 relief pitchers from the Tigers. I'm of that belief. Because there are some pitchers on that staff. There are some pitchers on that staff that are free agents next year, just like Benintendi is. So,
is there a universe where we can still get Soto?
So let's see. Yep, the Yankees have officially announced it that they acquired Benintendi for Champlain, Sycamore, and Beckway. You know what would be good, though? It would be, I would say, source of poetic justice. Trade Joey Gallo in the next 24 hours Give Benintendi 13. Because yes,
Love it.
you can't really wipe away the Joey Gallo experience, but you can at least put a Band-Aid on it for right now.
Is
And try
number
to make it
16
13
used up?
16, I think, is retired, actually. I
Whitey
don't know. Let me
Ford.
check. Yeah.
Whitey Ford, good job. Good job. Okay. I wonder which number he could take.
Jack Curry stated the pitcher pitching Game 2 in a playoff series for the Yankees is not on the team yet.
So it's either going to be Montas or Castillo.
Yeah.
Have to assume.
Have to assume it. This is a sign of things to come. We got our outfielder. Hold on, let me see something. So a Mets fan, or is this a Met? I think a Mets fan, or at least one I'm following, says on Twitter, go out and get Jock or Soto. Is Gallo a poor man's Jay Bruce? Damn. We really saw Jay Bruce and Joey Gallo in the same season last year. But
Here
know
we go.
now.
Here we go. Hold on. Per Jack Curry, the Yankees are zeroing in on Luis Castillo.
Oh my God.
Can we get the deal done tonight, please?
Could you imagine? If we got that done tonight? I might just have
Don will have a heart attack.
I'd have a meltdown.
Please.
It would be incredible.
Please.
I might be like that South Park gif.
Which one?
I don't know if I should say it in there.
Roster is at 39. So
I know what he's talking about. The Alex, the Randy one, the infamous Randy one.
That's it. That's the one.
Or he's sitting in a certain liquid.
Oh my God.
Exactly. That'd be like Randy.
Man.
Be like Randy.
Someone said on Twitter, not related to the subject, we owe apologies to Chad Green. I don't believe so. At least in my opinion, but yeah. I have a midterm tomorrow. How am I supposed to get sleep? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm supposed to go to Giants training camp tomorrow, and I'm going to be thinking about this trade. This is big.
Oh.
This is really
big. The Yankees social media team have wasted no time.
No, they have not.
I'm telling you, they know how pissed off that the fans are that they just got swept by the Mets. So they made that deal happen. This is strategic, man.
How does now? Can I ask?
This stuff doesn't happen in a vacuum. I guarantee. Brian Cashman was like, "We need to change the narrative here. We just got swept." He's probably just as embarrassed as fans are. And he made that deal happen ASAP. I'm telling you, I would not be surprised if he just texted them when that final out came through. He went,
Matt says his brother is going to the game tomorrow. Maybe he will play. Maybe I'd rather that over Aaron Hicks in a long-term basis.
I'd be surprised if he plays tomorrow, but he might. I think he'll probably play 48 hours from now.
Somebody called Benintendi Benny biceps.
I could do that.
Now, this is a weird time. Someone unfollowed me. They have, under 1,000 followers, called Bronx Treehouse. They unfollowed me now. Why unfollow me in the middle of a trade thing? I mean, I don't know what I did, but I don't care, honestly. We got Benintendi. And people are mad.
Like and subscribe, people. Let's go,
Yes.
go, go.
Hits three. Guy hits 342 against righties.
Let's check the count. We are at 496. Four more.
Let's get to 500.
500 tonight. Let's get it done. Share out if you need to. All right. Keep your questions. Keep everything coming, guys. We've been live for a half hour already. Holy crap. That's a lot of joy in a half-hour span. As Chef Junior put on Twitter, I am ready for the Castillo announcement. And we're also 2 days shy of the the acquiring of Joey Gallo.
All right, here's another report. The Yankees sent a scout to watch Castillo tonight, and have had dialogue about a Montas trade in recent days. They're still on pitching. The prospect that has been interested is Ken Waldichuk.
Oh, fuck yes. That's
him.
fine.
Trade him.
No problem. No problem.
What do you mean not this account, Reed? What was I going to say? Castillo pitched tonight, which means
he'll pitch next the time we go.
Yeah. So if we say Castillo and him in the Bronx,
could you imagine if? What are the chances, right, that we see Castillo in the Reds jersey, and then the next time we go to the stadium, we see Castillo in the Yankees jersey? Wouldn't that be wild?
That would be wild. Good, you like the Giants, man. It's good. I'll be at training camp tomorrow.
Yeah, let's go.
Training camp tomorrow.
Oh boy, Max Scherzer says pitch comp should be illegal.
You can get the lay of the land, Alex, for camp tomorrow.
What do you mean by that?
You can get the lay of the land because you'll be in camp tomorrow, and then for us to prepare for Saturday.
Yeah. I'll be able to sniff everything out.
Exactly.
I'm gonna contact Sox and see if we're doing Dead Red tomorrow. Because I know he might be in Denver.
Also, Albert Pujols is 14 homers away from 700. 686.
All right. I'll sub to you then, my man. I'll sub to you. 497, guys. Come on, 3 more. Three more. Where are you?
We're getting there. We're getting a lot of subscribers the last 2 days.
Yep. So let's bump that up. Let's see. Let's see. 1 second. I'm gonna mute my mic so there's no echo.
Oof. Oh boy, I'm excited as hell.
Yeah, this is good. This is good. Hello, is it me you're looking for? Yes, Benintendi.
Bobby Malone, who essentially people call Cashman on Twitter, who he says everybody says he thinks like Cashman, you know. Well, not thinks like Cashman, but he is like Cashman. Like he tells it how it is almost. When it came to Waldichuk, he says the organization is not lefty friendly. I could see them moving Waldichuk.
Move Waldichuk. I don't care.
Couldn't care less.
Yeah, honestly, like, don't care.
He's a good pitcher, though. Don't get me wrong.
No. He definitely is. He definitely is. But when you can move prospects, you can't.
You won't be able to acquire a top level pitcher like Castillo without giving up really good people in return, so Waldichuk would be fairly respectable. And that
All right.
I probably expect Peraza as well, wouldn't you?
They might include Peraza, and I wouldn't honestly once again care. Here are some prospects for the Yankees. I'm gonna run down the list. Okay, top 30 prospects. Here we go. Anthony Volpe, Oswald Peraza, Jason Dominguez, Austin Wells, Ken Waldichuk, Trey Sweeney, Hayden Wesneski, Yendrys Gomez, Luis Heel, Everson Piera, Luis Medina, Roderick Arias, Oswaldo Cabrera, Brock Selvage, Randy Vasquez, Alexander Vargas, Brandon Lockridge, Antonio Gomez, TJ Sycamore, who was traded, Brandon Beck Way, who was traded, Justin Lang, who we got in the Voight trade, JP Sears, Cooper Bowman, Josh Bro, Elijah Dunham, Will Warren, Divey Garcia. For some reason, he's still a prospect. Estevan Florial, still a prospect, and Edgar Barclay. Does Cincinnati have a relief pitcher? Luca, if you want to do some research on the good pitching there, go on ESPN.
What kind of a year is Waldo Cabrera having?
He was injured for a little bit, but he's starting to get hot on the bat.
Yeah, I've always liked him.
No, Pete's had some conversation with him.
Is he in AAA or what?
He's in AAA right now. 5 home runs, 20 RBIs, 32 hits, and 141 ABs, an average of 227.
Yeah, okay, not great, but I've always been a fan of his. His bat is good. We've got infield prospects that we can afford to trade a Peraza and not worry at all.
Keep an eye on Will Warren. Cincinnati likes him.
Yep.
Who?
Will Warren.
Will Warren, okay.
There's not a lot of Reds pitchers I like, I'll be honest. That's why in my opinion, you go out and go to the Tigers to grab Gregory Soto or Andrew Chafin. Linus is here.
What's going on? It has to be. It's got to be Castillo. I mean, Castillo has to be somewhere, but I'm expecting that to be the next move. Win the deadline. Once again, guys, if you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe. Let's get to 500 tonight. The Yankees did lose. With that being said, we got Andrew Benintendi. And we're here. We're going to talk about it for how many more minutes? And we're here. That's just what it is. We are here for it. We're going to talk to you guys. So, yeah. Can't wait for Benintendi hit the field tomorrow or whether it be the next day. Not going to lie, I thought one of the first people getting moved was Contreras or Happ because they were hugging each other yesterday in the dugout. So that's something to add. 3 more subscribers away, so if you guys can share this out, be live once again for a few more minutes. Throw some questions in the chat. What do you think can happen at the trade deadline? What can happen with the Yankees? Once again, what looks like a very... Now, here's also one thing as well. The Nats have... Okay, that's a minor league contract. Never mind. Shout-outs to Medina. What is going on, Anthony Medina? Pleasure meeting you, of course, at NYY News TV Day.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Benintendi is a scheme move, not a big splash move. The last full season's champs won by scheme moves, not big-time moves. Absolutely, that's correct. That is correct. He's a scheme fit. Benintendi was just a big name because an all-star, and he fit what we wanted. He fit what the team needed. Juan Soto is a big move. It's a power move. But a scheme move is Andrew Benintendi, and that's what the New York Yankees just got. Getting Benintendi is a W in my books. Yes, but to be added. Have to go out and get a couple other pieces, a relief pitcher in Castillo, and that's a deadline win. Say it all the time.
100%.
Yeah. Castillo has to be. It has to be. I mean, Jack Curry's been peeping Twitter, and he's basically been giving away little hints about.
Curry's been beating this drum for a while, guys.
Yeah. And
he's not going to beat any drum without a good reason to.
he's not necessarily someone who gaslights.
He definitely isn't. He's somebody very reliable, and when you're working for the S Network, you're not going to be tweeting for no reason. It has to be heavily sourced information. So I have a feeling that we're going to get Castillo really soon.
Upgrading, all that stuff. Cashman's definitely not done. That is true.
Yep.
That is true. Andrew Benintendi's last 30 games, 360 batting average. I don't have his home runs for some reason, but 16 RBIs, 15 walks, 40 hits, 4 stolen bases, and an 847 OPS.
That's fire. Ow. Red hot.
I don't know when was I more excited, this move or the Anthony Rizzo move. I think I'm more excited for this because we needed it.
The Rizzo move took me by surprise.
Yeah,
incredible. I was really excited, but to be honest, I was so pissed off at the team last year that nothing really could have gotten me overly excited. This I'm excited for because I know this team is capable of going far now with Benintendi.
Did KC play today? Because if not, he's definitely playing tomorrow. Well, I mean, we're playing KC tomorrow, so I don't know if he did play today. What was I going to say? Cashman has a different attitude this year. He knows his team can win. This is the best year in the window, guys.
Yep, you're right. Evans, you're right. I think he knows his team can win, so I think he's going.
Castillo may have to cut his...
The Royals did play today, and so did Benintendi.
Castillo will have to cut his hair and shave his beard. He may not like that. He said if he has to go to a team and he has to do that, he's already said that he would do it. Now, that could be just player speak, but hey. Also, number 19 is available, so Luca would finally have somebody to wear.
Yeah, please.
Give Benintendi number 18, Nerding on Sports.
Top 5 in the lineup should be Benny, DJ, Judge, Rizzo, Stanton. Or you could flip-flop DJ and Benny for that more of a balance. But hey, Benny was off today. But Luca, did you say he played?
Yeah, he played today.
Yeah, according to Luca, he played today, LI. Landing in a Royal, but playing as a Yankee. I will definitely be tuned into tomorrow's game.
Benintendi must be so freaking happy, man. I mean, he's leaving a team that's completely irrelevant, and now he's joining a team that's got a chance of winning a World Series. He's gonna be pumped.
Right.
Boone's wearing
17. Boone's wearing 17, so it could be 18 or 19 or 13. Hopefully Joe Gallo gets traded soon.
Let's go. I mean, do we think we get Castillo tonight, or?
Bobby Malone predicts...
it's getting closer. If they're zeroing in on him.
Bobby Malone, who everybody calls Cashman, predicts Gallo trade tomorrow, Friday, sometime this weekend, Castillo or Montas, and then a relief pitcher Monday or Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a prediction, so. Need another pitcher, bullpen reliever, maybe another hitter. Pitcher, obviously Castillo. Then you got, a bullpen reliever. We've been talking about him. We've been talking about David Bednar. We've been talking about
all Knicks fans here, my man.
We do Knicks. Even though Alex doesn't cover Knicks content on his channel, we do streams of Knicks games.
These guys are. Yes, I see that, Nimmer. Very excited for that. I call this as a passing gift as my grandfather passed away today.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Sorry to hear that.
Oh, man. L.I., I'm really sorry, man.
Cashman's contract expires at the end of the year, so it's do or die for him. So he has to make moves this year. Fucking
Yeah.
right, man. Fucking right. Word, I do that too all night long.
What I was going to say
Benintendi-
was, before Alex interrupts me, need another pitcher. Yeah, I'm saying Gregory Soto, Andrew Chafin, David Bednar, or Mike Givens, or David Robertson
Yeah.
as a reliever, and obviously Castillo is the main guy, or Rodon, and yeah, I think you close out the deadline with that.
Linus Benintendi back in the AL East. Can't wait to see him destroy the Red Sox. That will be fun. It will be fun, Linus. It will be fun.
Let me say this. Let me say this real quickly, because I'm tweeting something out. Tweeting something out.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
Luca, if Castillo is the starter for next Monday, we gotta tell Joe.
Yeah.
We gotta tag him along.
What time's first pitch?
I think 7-5.
Hold on. Benintendi's Italian. It means hold on. Let's see the definition. It means Benintendi is actually two words in Italian. It is Italian for well understood.
Yes.
Another Paisan.
Italian Paisano. Surprised Tuto's not in here. All right. Nah, fuck the Red Sox. We need Benny to beat the Astros. Absolutely. Gaba frigging Ghoul. Fuck Joey Gabagool. We got Andy Gabagool.
There's my nerding out cousin there. My Italian cousin guy. Gaba freaking Ghoul. He's pumped. He's pumped. Shit. We're pumped. Let's go.
If he is, I might have to go. Problem is, I'm going to be in Jersey that day. There's always other games, man. My guess, Mike Kafka will call plays. Yes, this move was well understood. We get an Italian left fielder. That's what we need.
Hey.
We need more relief pitchers. Wandy's been blowing a lot of games. Yeah, he blew tonight, which wasn't great, but I have belief that Cashman will go out there.
Where would you rank the bullpen arms that you listed, Luca? Would you have Bednar number one?
Let me just hold on 1 second.
I'll give you my.
All right, so
yeah, Alex, give yours too.
Oh damn! All right, so I'll go first. My favorite guy was Barlow, so maybe they're not trading for him, or maybe they will. Maybe they'll do something under the radar. Number 2 is Gregory Soto. Number 3 is Andrew Chafin. Number 4 is David Robertson. Number 5 is Michael Fulmer. Number 6 is David Bednar.
Okay.
I want to see Jimenez has the height of Dellin Betances.
Who do you want to see?
I'm looking up Joe Jimenez's stats. I'm going to look up his regular stats. You look up Baseball Savant.
I'm going to look at David Bednar. Well, David Bednar would be incredible. I don't think we're getting Bednar. Dude's an all-star.
By the way, the Yankees were in on him, apparently.
Bednar, I mean, Jimenez only 6'3".
I just can't see it. Why would the Pirates continue to trade away all their good players?
Because that's the Pirates.
I know, but my God.
Joe Jimenez.
Obviously, Bednar would be my number one, but I still don't think that's going to happen. I'm beating the Andrew Chafin drum. 2.53 ERA, 39 strikeouts, and 32 innings pitch.
Where'd you see that, Blue City? I know, I'm just making sure.
30.
See something.
Sinker, 36%. Oh, another reason why Chafin should be a Yankee. His primary pitch is his sinker. Now, what is our specialty? And that's teaching sinkers. Sinkers.
Oh, Baseball Savant loves Joe Jimenez in terms of his percentile rankings. They're either good or great. There's no bad percentile ranking with him.
Okay.
All right, so let's go down to the stats. 2022, top 8 in the league expected ERA, top 6 in the league in strikeout percentage. That's good to hear.
Oh my God.
Jimenez is not a sinker ball pitcher. Fastball, slider, and a changeup. His best pitch when it comes to whiffing is the slider. 167 batting average against, 39.8%, 40% whiff percentage, and 28.6% put away percentage. He averages 84 on the gun. Jimenez also 95 on the fastball, 26.3% whiff percentage, 20.9% put away percentage, 238 against. Now you could just add Jimenez to my list, Li. I actually agree with you on that.
And here's Chafin's Savant page. Hard hit percentage, 91 percentile. XBA, 95th percentile. Strikeout percentage, 84th percentile. Chase rate, 95th percentile. Whiff percentage, 93rd percentile. ERA, 96th percentile. OBA, 96th. Slugging, 97th. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are all way in the 90 percentile. He is freaking awesome. The only thing that against him would be his fastball velocity is only in the 20th percentile. But he gets a lot of strikeouts. So
yeah. Just gonna remind everybody again, because I want to achieve this milestone tonight. We are 3 away from 500.
let's go,
So share out.
We ain't
hit that
finishing
sub
until we get to
button.
500.
Yeah, I'm actually not finishing until we get to 500. Let's make it happen tonight. We'll look at that. Love sinker ball pitchers, lower likelihood of homers in the back end of games.
Exactly, Lance. We're
I'd
on
be
the
in on
same
Tariq
page, man.
Skubal from Detroit as another starting pitching option. I think we just played safe with Castillo. I didn't research with baseball savant. I looked at his highlights and his K numbers, and I said I won. Yeah,
Jimenez is good. He's consistent. Imagine we get multiple relievers. Beef up that pen.
I would love that. Take 2 relievers from.
I mean,
Take 2 relievers from Detroit.
thinking again about Bednar, the Pirates and the Yankees have a great relationship. They make trades basically all the time. Now that I think about it, that could make sense. Plus, remember Brian Cashman made that deal for Zach Britton when we already had a great closer already. At the time he does like to get to closer caliber guys for the 8th and 9th inning. That would make sense. I could possibly see that. I just can't see the Pirates giving up their only all-star.
All right. Make sure you guys come in, ask questions, like, comment, and subscribe. As I said, we're not leaving here until we get 500 subscribers. I would love a bullpen with Jimenez, Cortez, Holmes, Sevy, and Loizaga. We'll see with Sevy. We'll see with Cortez. If you're talking playoffs, I can see where you're coming from. But to be honest with you, I mean, I don't know. It's a weird situation because Cortez would be a bullpen arm, yeah, if you're going with the 3-man rotation. But would you rather trust Monty than Sevy? Or would you rather trust an injured Sevy rather than Monty?
I trust Sevy because he's got the stuff.
Sevy's better. Listen, Sevy, you look through his first time in the playoffs, like to the most recent time, he's gotten better every start in the playoffs.
So
yes.
Maybe put Gallo in that deal.
Send his
2 more people. Let's go. 2 more.
Nice. Thank you.
2 more people.
Or you could mix it up, Rob. You could realistically mix it up. You could do Chafin Jimenez, Chafin Soto, Chafin Fulmer, any combination. They have some good relief pitching. My goodness.
We're going to have to do another stream when we get Castillo.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, that's no doubt. We could also go Clay Holmes route and pick up some nobody pitcher and turn him into a stud. I'm I mean,
Oh,
to be
Jared
fair,
Carabas is very upset that the
well,
Yankees
Jared
got
Carabas
Benny.
can go cry in a fucking box. In
He
the
just
Boston
said,
Harbor.
I'm going to bed when we made the
Yeah,
deal.
stupid. Maybe he should bet against his own team, and
Oh,
maybe he'll
he's
make some profit.
heartbroken. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, your team sucks. Oh, your team sucks. Fucking clown.
Fucking Patriots plant.
I put Cortez in the playoff rotation, not doing a 3-man rotation. No Pettit, CC in the rotation, even if we trade for Castillo. So you'll do 4?
I wouldn't have a problem with that again.
No one is a bigger loser than someone who trolls about a series which has nothing to do with the team you're rooting for. So he just put in New York as a Mets city. Bro,
Yeah.
you have no allegiance to the Mets. Shut the fuck up.
Yes. Yes. Yes, Donald. Donald Stewart talking facts.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking facts. You don't get that anywhere else. Except for NYY News TV and Pinstripe Chronicles. But, of course, we're a part of those companies. With that being said, I'm going to upload the graphic because we're 2 subscribers away from 500. So we're going to get there. I'm going to keep talking about it as we talk about the trade deadline and everything else. So I'm going to share this in the NYY News TV chat. Maybe 2 people haven't subscribed yet. We could get those. So let's get the counter.
Bum, bum, bum.
1 more subscriber.
Oh my God, we're up to $4.99.
$4.99.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
Let's
Really,
get it up.
really
Let's
appreciate
go.
it. Let's get it up. That's what she said.
Except you don't need Viagra for this channel.
I know.
What?
I'm already rock hard with getting Benintendi.
Yes, Evan. Evan's been a supporter of mine for a while. Keep the questions coming. Keep the subscriptions coming. Community notes is something I've always wanted to get to. Yes, Linus. Castillo, Cortez, Cole, and Monty would be my rotation. Can't have Cole. No, you can't have Cole pitching game 1, in my opinion. You cannot have Cole pitching game 1.
Wow. Really? So you're willing. Remember, we're paying him 34 million a year,
36.
and you're pitching him 36, and you're not gonna have him as a number 1 starter.
It's an interesting take to have, but I understand his point.
I understand his point too, but that could do more harm than good, because he has been our stalwart since he got here.
We'll see when the playoffs get here. It's going to be an easy thing. Li says Cortez is overrated as a starter. I wouldn't say overrated. I would say he's come back to his own.
Well, he pitched pretty damn well his last start.
He's still an all-star.
He leads the Yankees in ERA, 280.
Yes. 1,000. He will. No, I mean, there's no doubt.
I'm with
game
Rob.
1.
I'm
it's
with
just rather
Rob
on preferences.
I'm with Rob on that.
Yankees essentially get a rental in Benintendi. Hence, they didn't give the Royals anyone real value from the farm system. And it doesn't have to be a rental.
You can resign him next year. Bobby Malone also said a 4-year, $50 million deal doesn't seem out of the water. That's $12.5 million per year.
I mean, listen, we don't have any outfield prospects other than Jason Dominguez, and I think Jason Dominguez is going to be part of a future package anyway, and he's nowhere near ready. So, who else would you think? Maybe Emerson Pereira? He's not going to be available already in another 2-3 years. So, we do need to re-sign Benintendi, or at least go and attack the free agent market next year for an outfielder anyway. So, if Benintendi hits over 300 for us for the rest of this year, sign him up.
Would you guys like a Joey Wendell move, possibly?
That'd be an add-on. But what positions does he play? Real quickly, though, shouts to Burkwa from Twitch. Twitch, yes. I know he's on Twitch and Twitter as well. out to Giants practice Saturday. We will be
We
streaming from practice right
will
after.
see you there, man. We will see you there.
Hope to meet you.
Come hit us up. Come and say hello.
Just remember the more handsome looking twin, and then Luca, and then you got the Donald. Benintendi can audition for next year, sure. They did re-sign Happ, Britton, and Rizzo after acquiring. Yeah, that's what makes it better. I'm going to
I was going to
ask.
say, Alex, Joey Wendell, third baseman.
Okay. I mean, it's
For the
not
season,
a half move.
He's a 2 homers, 20 RBIs, 293, 339 OBP, 735 OPS.
Okay. Keep the conversation going for 2 seconds. I'm just going to do something real quick. Keep the conversation going. We interact with the chat. I'll be back.
He's another guy who hits fastball as well, Donald. 360 against the fastball.
360 is insane, man.
453 slugging. He whiffs 5% of the time against the fastball.
That's incredible.
Let's see. 55% of the time he's throwing a fastball. Breaking ball, 250, not terrible. Could be better, though. Yeah, I'm in for Wendell. Is it a have-to move? No. But if you are, it's going to be interesting because you obviously would have Donaldson. He's your third baseman right now. But if you throw in Wendell, another lefty bat, to put over Donaldson, I like that a lot, especially a guy who gives you contact. He's another lefty.
I would get rid of Donaldson in the offseason. I mean,
Imagine
I
if
don't.
you could get rid of him now. I'm not saying that's a realistic possibility.
No.
If you can get rid of him now, but oh my god. What about a Jock Peterson and the Carlos Rodon trade? Giants are not making the playoffs to get prospects for guys they can leave at the end of the year. Yes to Peterson. I would say yes to Peterson.
I'd say yes to Peterson too.
And Carlos Rodon. Rodon is amazing. I want him in the offseason badly. I would love to see Benintendi resign, but we'll see how good he plays in New York. Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree. But if he bats over 300, that's all you're really asking him to do. If he bats over 300 for the rest of the year, I think he'd be perfect for what we're looking for.
All right. So he also Li says postseason lineup: Benintendi, LeMahieu, Judge, Rizzo, Stanton, Torres, Hicks, Trevino, Peraza, or Volpe, IKF, whichever one.
I wouldn't play Hicks in the right field.
No.
At all. That's a disaster waiting to happen.
Let me evaluate this. Benintendi left field, yes. It's interesting.
Where's Matt Carpenter in this?
Maybe you could DH Carpenter. You could realistically DH Carpenter, move Stanton to right for maybe a game or two.
Let's not forget about Carpenter League. Yeah, like Yankee can.
I would switch LeMahieu and Benintendi. Then you have Judge, Rizzo, Stanton. That's completely good.
Mm-hmm.
Torres, I would say Carpenter, then Torres, then Trevino, then IKF. That's some lefty-righty balance right there.
Yeah, I'd have Benintendi left. Yeah, third, everything. Keep that up there just for a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So Benintendi, LeMahieu, Judge, Rizzo, perfect. I'd make Stanton the right fielder. Torres plays second base. DH, Carpenter. And then Trevino. Now, we don't know what's going to happen at shortstop. I assume IKF will still be the shortstop, but that can still work. But yeah, that's what I would have. I would have Stanton in right field, and I would have Carpenter at DH. I wouldn't have Hicks in the lineup. I don't think there's any need to have him in the lineup if you've got Benintendi.
I think Peterson is out because of Benintendi. Yeah, that's definitely a possibility. But again, I think I would like to trade. No, Peterson would be another addition, like an add-on. Power numbers will tick up as well, especially with the short portion right. I'd give up Donaldson for a pack of fruit striped gum. The gum loses flavor after 15 seconds. About as long as Donaldson was productive this year. Yes, and yes.
Yeah, Donaldson's but as useful as a used sweat sock.
You guys think Benintendi coming here puts Hicks as the automatic fourth outfielder at best?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, it should be.
I would DH Carpenter, absolutely X-Wing class.
Well said, X-Wing.
That's probably, you could play him at first. You make him play around the infield maybe, but not much in the outfield because you have Benintendi, you have Judge, you have Stanton. He would be way too many outfielders. Maybe if you trade off Gallo, you got to think of that perspectively. Like, you're going to have to probably give up prospects maybe if the Giants are meddling because they are. Hicks back in the fourth outfielder role where he belongs, yes.
Yep. minus.
But Castro is way better than Hicks in the fourth spot.
Yeah, because at least he adds speed.
I see. The thing is, I could live with Hicks as the fourth outfielder. I could live with it.
But LeCastro could play all three positions in the outfield. Hicks can only play left field now. And LeCastro has got elite speed. Hicks doesn't have much speed at all. So I actually think that's a very good shout. But the Yankees are never going to make that happen because they love Aaron Hicks. They love the Walk King. So
I want Carp off the bench. Carp is a better bench player than the starter. Not exact. I mean, yes,
that's not
and
true
no.
at all. That's actually not true.
Exactly. He hits like 300 when he's a starter.
Mark Carpenter has got 0 hits as a pinch hitter. 0. He's 0 batting average as a pinch hitter. And he's on an elite run right now as a starter. So he's actually a much better starter than he is off the bench.
Oh my god. I'd rather have Carpenter over Hicks. Yes.
Of course.
Carpenter gives you a very good at bat.
What's Carpenter done to make people dismiss Way? Dude got a big hit today. He was one of the few people that actually got a hit off Scherzer today.
Let's see. What other comments? I'd rather have Stanton in right. Absolutely. Give Stanton some outfield.
I'm going to follow X-Wing. X-Wing knows his shit.
Exactly. People going to act like these. All right. So let's look at some of the comments here. Hicks is 99% in the right fielder. He's not a right fielder, though. He's more of a center fielder or left fielder. So, Yankees aren't playing Stanton right field because of the injury. They played him in LI. They've played him in right field before. They've played him in right field this year. In left field as well. He doesn't have. You can mix it up. You got a Benintendi in center, right field Judge, left field Stanton. You can mix it around. It's not like I have to complete alignment, but if you mix those 3 around, it's a bargain. Hicks is a left fielder who can fake it at center field. Exactly. I wonder where Alex went. I don't know. He's disappeared. It's almost like he's disappeared.
I think he's putting up a graphic for 500. That's what I think.
That's true. Hicks, that's why a DH stand unless Benny can play center field. Hicks is left, Benny center, Judge in right.
Hicks has done a terrible job in center field this year. Lost a lot of range. He's much better in left field. He's actually played a plus left field and a below average center field.
Exactly.
Aaron Hicks this year.
Now the question is for me, how do you get rid of Joey Gallo? What team is the most interested? I know the Padres might be interested.
I would say the Padres, but the Padres going to get Soto?
They're contenders right now for them.
Yeah, I would say they might be the favorites. God, I'm just looking at that Cameron Maben's tweet. That is so really stupid.
What do you say?
That one that you read out a couple hours ago. Oh, you need a number 2 pitcher that has like number 1 stuff. Yeah, we get it, man. Like, what the fuck?
X-Wing class knows his stuff. Judge at center field gives Boom more options and possibilities with this lineup. Makes moving pieces in the lineup easier.
Me back. Can I just say something real quick?
What?
Just wait. We did it. We did it.
High five. High five, Alex. High five, Luca.
Let's
go.
My man.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Subscribers. Within the next few days, we'll be able to post some community notes. And you know what this means? Halfway to 1,000.
And
Membership
it's only up from there. Only up from there.
only up. I never thought I would get here because, well, never thought of making a YouTube channel. I've failed twice at it, kinda, and then now
Now you're balling out.
we're at 500. Now we are at 500. We'll officially end this at 12. I was out for like 5 minutes because I wanted to create that awesome celebration.
What did I tell you, Luca? I knew it. I knew that's what he was doing.
Well, he said it.
I did. I think I said, yeah. I think he's been up a graphic 5 minutes. Yeah.
Hopefully, we stay at 500. If someone unsubscribes, I'm not going to be happy. I'm not going to be happy, but we are at 500. Luca?
Aaron Boone said on Benintendi, we've got savages in the lineup, really good hitters. Benintendi's a great hitter, gets on base at a high clip, hits from the left side, that gives you some balance. I'll be excited to write his name in the lineup card. Somebody says down below, now Aaron, in big caps, don't pitch hit for Gallo for Benintendi, please.
That's funny. $500 subscribers. That's, you know what I have to say? It's all thanks to you guys. You guys made it possible. All of you guys who've came along either from a different YouTube channel, saw me or collabing with somebody, or
NYY News.
NYY News. Rob. I've known Rob for a while now. When he used to go back on the hub. Me and him would have conversations.
I was just curious. When are you hopping on Pinstripe Chronicles? You haven't done that yet.
I have to do that. Maybe to recap the trade deadline.
Could do that.
So, I mean, let's see. August. I don't think I'm doing anything the week. Actually, hold on. Let me think of something. You guys recorded like 9:30, right? Okay, so I think Wednesday, August 3rd, is a day that we could probably finagle it, because that's recapping the deadline, and after we're done, maybe it's like 2 hours after. I mean, I don't know how long you guys record for. Me and Luca jump on Twinville.
30 minutes. We only record for 30 minutes. So that's our television slot on Roku.
Yeah, that's
if cake. Boone did that, he should be fired within the minute and checked into a mental facility.
But
yeah, I remember when Rob joined us. He joined us for last year's draft. He also joined us like when Sean was on the panel one time. We were talking like baseball or something, but it would be fun to have him on the panel again.
Yeah, make him a special guest one day. That'd be fun. We should do that.
Yeah, I know he obviously has a busy work schedule, but we're gonna get something figured out. We're gonna have him hop on, because I know you guys also do Nerding Out Sports.
Yes, yes.
That's
we have fun together. Hopefully, we get that ramped up again when the season starts.
You know what I should have done? I should have taken like a 5-minute intermission between the lives and created something with Benny and the Jets. That would have been fun, but
Benny and the Jets. I need to think of a really good nickname for me and Benintendi.
There's Benny Blanco from the Bronx, which Pete came up with.
Mm-hmm.
There's Benny Muscles, or who? What was that one? Benny Luca?
Benny Biceps.
Benny Biceps.
But that was a Red Sox thing. Some people were saying.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got. You're my DJ, Big Fucking G.
Big
now I need something.
G.
Maybe Big Fucking B.
Man, if it's like, what was I gonna say? The killer bee. We don't really have any other bees. Like, who else is a bee that's a killer?
Killer bee. Just a killer bee.
Killer bee. That's another one. Okay.
That's a good one. Killer bee. Like that.
Yeah. I think Brian Cashman had enough, and people were like, you know what? We gotta subscribe to this guy. He's entertaining, but his other guys.
I'm such a baby because the Dolphins make me cry.
I texted Sox Arizona, and he says, I'm crying about Benintendi right now. Benny Bats, that's another one. Benny Bats is another one.
On that note,
Yeah.
Luca, finish it off with that nice song again. I don't think we'll end it there.
Yeah.
I'm such a bad man because the Dolphins make me cry. I've been looking for a guy in hell.
Thank you so much for 500 people.
Yeah. Tomorrow, I don't think we'll be live. I don't think I'm going to be live from practice.
Okay, let me also say this. Padres, Phillies, Brewers, Rangers have inquired about Joey Gallo.
Great. Have him.
1 second. I'm going to send the message, and we're going to wrap up here on Twitter for Mets Hat. Second. Okay. No live tomorrow. I don't think there's going to be a what was I going to say, Dead Red podcast. So there's that. Still content coming out with the roster bubble series. Saturday we will be live from New York Giants training camp right after practice, probably for about an hour, and we'll see how long. Obviously we go, but we have the right equipment this time. I'm sure we're going to get a good stream out of it. And then Monday we won't be live, but Tuesday we will be live for the trade dedeadline. So
we'll recap that. Well, we
we'll
might have Brian
that.
on. If
Brian
he's
also could come on if he's got some news and whatnot. Blue Sea says Red Sox fans must be sick to the stomach after hearing the news. Yeah, probably. I mean, they got to face him in a few weeks. But with that note, I'm going to play 2 videos, and we're going to get out of here. Peace out, guys. Thank you for 500.
Peace out.
Peace. Cheers.
Good night.